Well done. What would you say are the key advantages your school now enjoys as a result of adopting this platform?
Oh, a lot of advantages because it is easier, it is less stressful. Then the teachers, they don't have the energy to stay and be computing. So once they key in their scores, it's automatically, bringing out the results for them. And also the result sheets are neat. The parent can also access their results wherever they found themselves. So they are really very happy with the new developments. The marking of attendance too is very easy with the teachers. Very, very easy. Then myself, I can stay anywhere to access the teachers who are not on board. Then I call them to order. Before they were not aware. So once I call them and say, you have not done your attendance, they will be wondering how I knew. They will be laughing,
Yeah.
I say, you have not done it. So those are the areas. It's really nice, beautiful.
Glad to hear that. So glad to hear that. So you're almost even ahead of me. What features do you find most useful as a school leader?
Okay, the feature is that wherever I am, I'm able to access and know what is going on in the system. You understand?
Yes.
And I can call and say, I can call Mr. Sule and say, come, this teacher has not done this, has not done that. Can you tell her or him to be with others, slacking behind?
Okay. Good.
So when they noticed that I was monitoring them that way, they decided to buckle up.
Yes. Yes. Okay. What policies and processes have you put in place to ensure that this transformation is sustained over the years to come? Because what we find is that sometimes in this part of the world we struggle with continuity.
Yeah.
There was a lot of hard work I hear with putting in the work to get this thing going. So now how are we ensuring that we sustain it?
The facilities are in place. We have ICT rooms that we have up to 30-something desktop there. Then we make sure that the network is running. The teachers are encouraged to go there during their free period to key in or mark attendance if they cannot access with their phone or whatever the case may be. Then also we had a desk officer too when we started, because that person comes in maybe 2 or 3 times a week to make him or herself available for the teachers, for those who may be finding it difficult to do one thing or the other. The person puts them through. I think that was the major thing we put in place. Then also, I think with that too, the training continued because it was now on one-on-one.
Yes.
They were getting it better.
Yes.
So that is what has been in place. And until now, the person still comes. Mr. Fidelis, you know him.
Yes. Okay. What advice would you give to heads of school who are hesitant towards this transformational change? What would you tell them?
No, I will encourage